Hey everybody, Dave here, Smoky Mountain Nationals Garage, back. I'm filming this Thursday evening. I got a little running around to do tomorrow, and I wanted to get a chance to get this posted ahead of time and schedule the drop at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Lots going on. We are getting really close to September, and that means Advanced Design Nationals, Franklin, Indiana. Um, Full steam ahead. We're working on B-52, making a list. Chris Pitts, I appreciate you helping me out with some parts. There's a few others. Maybe we do a little swapping and whatever. We're working on that thing. It's going to be a little rough, but boy, I'll tell you what, that thing gets 1,000 miles to the gallon for sure around here. Obviously, we're working on the accommodations, and we're in here. We've added some more LED lighting. Some of you might know, might not know. We bought this thing to kind of be off grid also, and so it can be out other than the AC, which we have plugged in right now to shore power. It could be completely off grid. It's battery backup. It's solar powered. It's USB driven. A lot of 12-volt stuff. A lot of USB lighting, LED stuff. We got these fancy dancy little reading lights and all kinds of stuff going on. All these other things over here, they're all cordless. They're all LED, and they recharge off the 12-volt system. So we really kind of geared this to kind of our style of doing things. I have a bunkhouse that's kind of real similar to this, totally off grid, same process. So we did a lot of the same deal. We're trying to make it comfortable. That's the one thing, if you're gonna. Last year, some of you know that we were in the tent, and yeah, you can be comfortable, but I think you can really be comfortable in one of these. And with the old bathroom here next door, I can maybe minimize the trips I make to the bathhouse at 2:30 or 4:30 in the morning at the fairgrounds. But anyways, all is good. We came from a football game. Owen played tonight. I got to see the family. Been spending a lot of time with them. A lot going on here in the city of Townsend. I did talk to Steve McKenzie, and I will have a dozen of this color and a dozen of the other color for the hats. And we had talked about that. I'm going to adjust the frame here a little bit. Don't care. And no editing. Totally on the fly. So we will have, like I say, a dozen of each there. And I made my regular fall order for the shop shirts. And I'm bringing more than 2 sizes. I think I'm going to bring some 3Xs, 2Xs, and then some XLs and large. So I should have about 4 sizes. So we're all ready for that. If those, they'll either be in the back of my truck or we'll keep them here in the Scotty. And I've promised a lot of people to get them to them. Same price point, $15. We're going to use that money like we did last year to get ready, pay a lot of the front end fees. So when we finally proceed the show, we can really maximize what we're giving away. And I appreciate everybody that donated to the cause last year. We sold all but just a small handful of the shirts, 50 of them just there in a couple days. I want to make a shout out to a buddy of mine, Dennis Shields, Hot Rod Dad channel, YouTube channel. He posted a kind of sit down chat video the other day in honor of Rob Pitts, Rabbit. And I do appreciate that. It was good. I texted Dennis earlier and this evening, and it's good to see him in front of the camera. Usually you don't get him for that long. You kind of get behind the scenes, but it's good to get to know us. I spend a lot of time in front of the camera, obviously, and don't do none behind the camera. But he does. Dennis does the hard work out there. He takes us to the shows. He takes us to the swap meets. And Hot Rod Dad's over 5,000 followers now, and he's one of us. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, when after you get done watching our video, shoot on over to Hot Rod Dad. Watch his little, I think it's an 8.5 minute little sit down. He tells a little story, but you'll get to know him a little bit better. Dennis, good luck to you. We're in total support. Let's see what else we got going on. I think, you know, our silver 50 two-tone truck, she's all ready to go, getting cleaned up. You know, just a little bit here, a little bit there, but I got the brake thing all conquered. So we're all ready to go. What I want to talk to you tonight about is we have finally reached that point to where we will have a permanent Tennessee new parts vendor. And you guys know I brag about them all the time. The Bear Brothers, John and John. I can't tell you what it's like, our little show, getting to the point where me and John Mills could have a conversation about helping them with their future plans for their business. They're just right up the road. They've been in full support. And for those who don't know, I'll tell this story briefly. When I met Jonathan Yates at a show up in Greenville, Tennessee, got his phone number, stayed in touch, and John was a big encourager of, hey, put a couple videos on the page. You can do this. Get the show going. You know, he gave me a lot of really, really good pointers, and I never forgot that. So when we were getting to this point, and they showed up for the first show, drove down, cruised with us, hung out. They're busy folks, and we really, really appreciated that. They were there the second year. Third year, picked up an award sponsor. What a great award that was. That was beautiful. Nothing but class. John Mills and his wife came down this last time. I think they brought some other folks with them and a couple of the trucks. And when you see the list of shows they go to, the shows they go to are some of the biggest shows across the United States. And there's one little tiny little show on that list, and it's the Smoky Mountain Nationals. And we're honored and blessed to have John Mills and Jonathan Yates a part of the Smoky Mountain Nationals team. You will see posts, John Mills posting for Bear Brothers about weekly specials. Their catalog will get bigger over the winter. And I will just tell you, I will be recommending them on a regular basis. If there's stuff you need, Dakota Digital, anything like that they have in stock right now. I don't know how far they'll take their catalog, but I expect as far as we need it. They were very happy to come on and support us, and we're very happy to do all we possibly can to reciprocate our support for Bear Brothers. You'll constantly see the link. I'm hoping, John, either one of you, I'd love to get some kind of banner or sign up in the studio in Bay 3, and so people would see it in our regular videos, but I'll give you a call. I didn't mean to shout out right here on the video and call you out, but just thinking out loud, because, you know, I don't edit these videos. So I just want to express to everybody, as we're going to pass 10,000 followers here pretty quick, and we're going to keep growing. And it's about the fellowship. It's about coming together. It's about helping one another find parts, restore the old, put these trucks back on the road. And I'll tell you what, Bear Brothers lines up perfectly with our model. We're not about the show, we're about the go, and we're about the fellowship. And they're about the same thing. So just want to get the word out. Spread the word. Bear Brothers. Not only will I'll bring it up there where you can see it again. And John Mills, don't worry, I love my old hat. Jonathan Yates gave it to me when I met him, and I love it. I'll clean it and I'll keep wearing it. When it wears out, I'll let you know. but it's not going to wear out because it's a good hat. Um, just happy. Can't brag about them enough. Um, we are still, just to spin that up one more to the best of show, we're still working with Chris Hauser and Ellis Fab. Haven't chatted with them lately, but I can tell you, if we get right at that 350, 400 trucks, I can probably guess that they'll make the trip down here, and we'll be working with them for their product catalog. So two top tier award sponsors. Love these companies. LS has been with us since day one, just like Bear Brothers. And when they come on with you, when you're 50 trucks and you're just learning, and your grandkids are parking cars and stuff like that, and they stick with you, old Dave won't forget. Thank you so much. Shout out to my team, Stace, Brian. Welch just came up not that long ago. We had a nice little visit, swapped some parts. I see Sam on there, Eric, Shay, Brandon, Russ is out there, Rocky. Everyone's still digging in deep. Shout out to the Fall Cruise guys, Tim Burns, Frank McLean, Russ Fox, Shay and Brandon up in Augusta, Michigan. It's going to be, what a great time. What a great fellowship. We're really going to push these smaller get-togethers. I was talking with a guy today earlier, and he says, I'm just shocked by your success and the growth. And I said, we're not doing anything but giving people a place and an opportunity to get together and meet one another. Our format will stay the same. You'll see the focus on, as we go into January and put the pre-registration online, you'll see some changes that'll tell you exactly what 2025 is going to look for us. We are the heart and soul of this advanced design community, this AD Nation, not Smoky Mountain Nationals, AD Nation. And we're in it for the heart and soul. We're in it for the fellowship. And it's great meeting people that love trucks. I mean, it doesn't get any better. So shout out to all my team. Lots of hard work has gone into getting that group page where it's at. It gets a lot of attention, and we're constantly talking to one another. I appreciate the guys. We have a group text going, so if they have questions or I have questions, and I'm telling you, somebody is always on the other end of that group chat if I have a question about a certain person or an ad, or like last week's video was about scammers and stuff. We're constantly trying to look out for our members and make sure that everyone's abiding by the rules. Get a lot of compliments about what a great page it is, and we want to keep it that way. So here we are, Thursday evening. I don't know how late it is, but it's getting late. I know the dog went to bed. I thought I'd sneak out here in the camper. I was hanging some lights and doing a few things, and thought I'd shoot this video. So once again, like I always say, I hope everybody has a good weekend. Get out there, work on your truck. Do a few things. And like Brian Stanifer says, as long as it drives into the fairgrounds, we don't really care what it looks like. So, drivability. As my friends in Louisiana say, hardcore 44, baby, right there, right at you. Drive it as far as you can. If it breaks down, stop it at O'Reilly's because they're our sponsor, and fix it and keep going down the road. What a fun time to drive a classic down the road. The honks, the waves, the shout outs, the gas station car shows, nothing like it. So hope everybody has a good weekend. We got a long weekend, Labor Day coming up, and I'm going to spend a little time with the fam and kind of hang out. And anybody needs us, give us a holler. Get on the group page. Most you got my number, text, call, message, however we can help you. We're going to get ready for 2025 here. January is going to come really quick, If you don't have your accommodations, make sure you get them. So here we go. Try to keep these videos about 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. We're right at it. So hope everybody has a good weekend. Dave out.